Okay, so it's my last full day here in Taipei, which is actually making me really sad because like I'm excited to go to Hong Kong. Like, I love Hong Kong, but I didn't know how much I would love the city. So with that said, there's a handful of things that have been on my to-do list that I need to do before I leave, and I also need to run a couple errands. So I'm wandering down this alley and I find this clothing shop and they've got hats and stuff. Now remember, I took a poll on my Instagram, asked whether I should shave my head or get a hat. You all told me to get a hat, so I'm just gonna get a trucker hat. Is that cool? Side note, lately I've been running polls on my Instagram where people can vote and decide things about my life. So follow me on Instagram at Tommy Shane Smith, and then you can take part and have your voice be heard in whether I go to Ireland or whether I shave my head. So also while I'm here, some jerk at the last hostel stole my shower shoes, so I'm gonna to get some of those too. Yeah, those will fit. Does that look okay? I think it's tight. It's actually surprisingly a little bit big, which never happens when I'm in Asia. Usually it's like XL is actually small. I got one other thing. I was really curious to see what it would be like, and I wanted to live like a local a little bit more. So what do you think? I hate this thing. So growing up in America, for a long time I thought that in Asian cities, people would wear the mask when they were trying really hard not to get sick. I recently found out in the last year or so that that's not actually the case. You wear the mask when you're sick and you're trying to keep everyone else from getting sick. Or, as my friend Mandy pointed out, you're having a breakout, you didn't do your makeup today, or a variety of other things.
Hey dude, put me in your selfie. Put me in your selfie, dude.
This will never catch on in America. I can't do this anymore. Gosh, it's awful. Just need to pick up some bandages. When I went to Elephant Mountain, I got destroyed by mosquitoes. I'm super allergic to bugs. It wasn't the bite that got me, like it just, I scratched it inadvertently, like pretty hard. It's one of those ones that you want to cover with a Band-Aid. The best part is that the wine is all right next to the pharmacy, which just once again is further evidence that the best medicine. So this right here all around me is the Bopiliao historic street. What's interesting about this street is that it's one of the few like remaining historic areas of Taipei that hasn't been redeveloped. The community's done a really great job to come together to kind of keep this relic of the past intact and kind of to give you a walk through the ages. Now this street and all these buildings here actually were built during the Qing dynasty, and so this was kind of the last remnant of the dynasty era in Taiwan here. It's really cool. And then literally after one block, you're back into it. Okay, so I remember exactly what happened here. You see, on this specific day, I actually forgot to turn on my microphone for about 20 minutes. Normally when that happens, I would just pretend that none of this ever happened and not put any of it in the vlog, but I felt like what happened here was funny enough where it just needed to be in here. So this clip we can actually just ignore, but the context is this is about a 10-minute clip of me being very dramatic and telling you how bad I need to use the bathroom. The next clip, I'm just gonna overdub. So I really had to use the bathroom, and I finally saw these signs for a public toilet, and I was like, oh, thank God, yeah. But so I went to go to a public toilet, and the first door I open, I see this. I'm like, that's not happening. Yeah, and then I walk further down, and I find a regular one, but there was something with the regular one too. Look at the sidewalls here, and you see that, oh, there's something missing. And I almost sat down and did the business before I realized that there's something missing, and that in a lot of bathrooms in China, they don't have toilet paper provided for you. So you actually have to get some beforehand. But this one had it all outside, but you had to prepare and bring it in with you. So I caught that and I brought some in with me, and it was cool. But the problem was that I underestimated how much toilet paper I would really need. And it's a men and women's shared bathroom. And so if you want to talk about embarrassing, there's nothing more embarrassing than walking out of the stall, grabbing more toilet paper, in front of like 3 very cute women because it's a men's and women's bathroom, and then walking back into the stall. That is awful. Yep. That's the walk of shame, my friends. Yep. So, yep. Yep. It was bad. Cool. And that's actually how it went down.
The funny thing is I've inadvertently spent over an hour here looking at random stuff. A handful of these have like been making shirts with just other companies' logos on them and selling them. I am not even kidding. I have like gotten turned around 15 times because every single one of these stores actually, they look the exact same because they all sell the exact same stuff.
Big fan of rides. Like, I don't love Disneyland. I really don't like Six Flags. It's not my scene, but there's something about a giant Ferris wheel that just gets me happy.
Can I just get one, please? Thank you.
I love Ferris wheels, man. I love them. I don't know why. It's so calm, relaxing. This right here is my favorite part. Whenever I get to the top of the Ferris wheel, I stand up and I look out the window. I can't open this window, but I stand up, I look out, and I just scream, "I'm king of the world!" It's very Michael Scott of me, but I've been doing it for a while now. Thanks again for tuning into this video, following along with my trip through Taipei. I'm really excited to show you Hong Kong. There's a lot of cool videos I have coming up. I'm getting better and better at this whole YouTube thing. One of the things I'm really excited about is just doing more and more uploads. Also, I'm looking forward to just doing series after series of just travel tips. A lot of people want to know how I'm able to do this. I just booked a flight from Los Angeles to London for $50 this week. I'm really excited to show you how I find these deals and all that. So thanks again for tuning in. I'm going to be doing more and more of that stuff. So just subscribe so that way you don't miss it. And if you want to see more from my trip here in Taipei, just go ahead and click this video right here. And thanks again for tuning in. I really appreciate you and all of your support. So until next time, travel on.